Marvel's rival coin scam, the dislike ratio. Ooh, a lot of people didn't like this video. All right, let's see it.
Your Chrono tokens will be deleted at the end of the season. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the channel.
Guys, I played Fortnite since 2018. I don't even own a single skin in the game. What are Chrono tokens? What are, I don't even know what they are. They're Battle Pass tokens? Okay, so you play through the Battle Pass and you get these purple coins, is that correct? Is that how it works? Okay, simple.
Oh, so let me explain this, because there is a situation where you won't lose Chrono tokens, but this is the Battle Pass. Now, as we've spoken about in the past, the actual Battle Pass itself, hey, it's pretty cool. It's pretty neat, because you can buy this and then complete it at any time. Now, the current Season 0 Battle Pass costs $5 because it only contains half the content of essentially a normal Battle Pass.
Okay.
The Season 1 Battle Pass, which is coming up fairly soon, as you can see, there's only 11 days left as of recording this video of this Battle Pass. That will then be $10. But the way you unlock stuff in this Battle Pass, I'm sure you're all familiar with this, is you spend Chrono tokens.
Yeah.
Now, you get Chrono tokens from various achievements and missions, right?
Yeah,
so
I had these pop up.
Look, if I win matches, I'll get Chrono tokens. You know, these are daily, so they'll refresh. You know, you can take a look at challenges. These give you more Chrono tokens. And then you've got seasonal events, you know, yada, yada, yada. These give you special rewards, but whatever. So, like, that's where you earn the Chrono tokens from. So the more you play the game, the more Chrono tokens you get.
Obviously.
Now, in theory, you can keep earning these Chrono tokens if you can continue to complete the daily challenges. And even if you do the event-based stuff as well, I believe these give Chrono tokens as well. So you can see I haven't actually done that one, but I think I've done Hydra.
Okay.
Yeah, so this one you can see here, right? So I've got 100 Chrono tokens there.
All right.
Which obviously you then spend on the Battle Pass, right? So like I said, we all know how this works. You go to the Battle Pass and you spend your Chrono tokens, and then you can start working your way down the pages, unlocking what you like. And I do actually think, in terms of stuff which is free, like, so, for example, this, I do not believe this is a luxury Battle Pass item. That's pretty cool.
Mobile game mechanics?
But this is for those...
Well, every game uses this. The Marvel Rivals is free. I'm sorry, but if a game is free and it doesn't have pay to win, I'm not going to complain about it. Like, that's just me. And it's also like, you don't have to pay money for new characters. That's massive.
Players that are grinding away and have completed the Battle Pass, and maybe they are doing stuff to complete events and missions to actually collect Chrono tokens. This is where it gets quite bad. So the developers have dropped a dev update. This was a couple of days ago. I kind of missed this one when it came out. My excuse is it was Christmas and, you know, family stuff and whatever.
Okay.
But essentially, the TLDR, we are going to go over this in detail, but the TLDR of this is if you own the luxury Battle Pass, which I don't at the moment. You can see I don't, but I've got loads of this Chrono currency, so I can actually unlock basically all of it, I think, if I do buy it. If you own the luxury Battle Pass, at the end of the season, whatever Chrono tokens you have got left will automatically redeem in order what you haven't unlocked in the Battle Pass. And you'll just get them mailed to you. It says you'll get them sent through the in-game mail system. So, all your Chrono tokens become 0. The problem is, you can buy Lattice, and then you can turn Lattice into Chrono tokens.
No way. No way. Are you telling me that there's a video game out there that has a currency that you buy from the store that then you combine into a currency, convert into a currency that you can earn both in-game and from buying in the store, and that is the currency that you use to buy items on the store? Bro. Crazy. Wow. Has anybody done this before?
So...
You know what's funny about this is Lost Ark did the same thing. And what's even better about it is the fact that they were the same color. The same fucking color. Oh, God.
Yeah. I mean, you can see here, look, you know.
I think this is the first time, is it?
It's a one-to-one exchange.
Yeah.
So what happens if I buy Lattice and then the Lattice is just deleted at the end of the season? Are they taking the money? They're not. But let me explain this, because it's not great. Because this is actually introducing FOMO into a battle pass, which I initially praised for not having FOMO.
Yeah.
You know, it was, hey, there was a bit of FOMO, because, you know, you obviously have to buy the
Why are
luxury.
people getting mad at the guy making this video? I feel like there's no real advantage to the player if you can't buy the previous rewards from the battle pass and you get your currency reset. How is there any... Why is he getting so many dislikes? There's no upside to the player for having a system that works this way. I don't understand. It's obviously annoying.
Battle pass to have it
Yeah.
to complete it at any point in time, right? So you need to buy this battle pass within the next 11 days, as it will not be available, and you will not be able to get things like this Mantis skin ever again. You know, they're just in this battle pass and that's it. So there is
No way to
FOMO,
know
there
that.
is
They
me
usually bring
thinking,
stuff like
I should
this
probably
back,
buy this
but
now.
yeah.
I am going to buy this. I'm going to tell you guys right now. I am going to buy this. I've just
Looks
been
like she's
interested
from
in playing the
Destiny.
game more so than going through the cosmetic progression. But I will buy this battle pass because I think I've got enough enjoyment out of the game to warrant that.
Okay.
But if you don't buy it, you won't have access to this again. So it is that element of FOMO, and it was the only
Yeah.
element of FOMO in the entire battle pass. They can sit there and they can say, yeah, you can complete this at any time, but you have to buy it when the battle pass is available for purchase. And now we've got this additional layer of your Chrono tokens will be taken away from you. So let's take a look at the...
I don't see any advantage to the player that they reset the player's free-to-play currency. There's no reason for that to happen. This is a completely invented problem. It's just it's just bad. They want to farm engagement? No, and that's fine. They want to farm engagement, they want to make money. If you want to say that, great. You're right. But the difference is that you can't say that and then be like, "Oh, well, this is good for players," or "This isn't bad." There is no positive effect that this has on the end user experience. And in fact, every outcome that a user would experience through this effect would be negative. So it is neutral at best, negative at worst. That's it. They want players to carry the tokens into the next season and instantly buy the entire content of the battle pass. That's confusing to me. I don't think I'm understanding that, because in most battle passes, can't you just buy everything in the battle pass by buying skips and everything? How's that an issue? Yeah, and you can in this too. Not if you're free to play. So it basically punishes free to play players twice then. Not only are you playing at a disadvantage, not disadvantage, but like you're playing like that's bad. I mean, how are people mad at this guy? This is so stupid.
Actual blog, and let me explain what's going on here in a bit more detail. Some players may have noted that the Battle Pass rules mention at the end of each season all accumulated Chrono tokens and their total count will be reset.
Why?
However, we've seen discussions within the community that have illuminated a quandary. What happens to the players that already spent Lattice to produce additional Chrono tokens that have a surplus by season's close? Fear not, we've devised a plan to protect unused Chrono tokens purchased with Lattice from...
So there's like two different tiers of even like free-to-play currency. There's free-to-play currency that was bought with money and free-to-play currency that was earned with the game, and they automatically delete the free-to-play or like automatically apply the free-to-play currency so you can't save up to buy a Why? This is what is this? This is retarded. Yeah, I don't even understand.
One season to the next, and here's the plan moving forward. Automatic item redemption,
It's easy to
luxury
earn.
battle pass
No,
only.
guys, you think I give a fuck about the skins? Like, I don't care about any of this. It doesn't matter to me even in the slightest. I don't give a fuck. I cannot even begin to care about a fucking skin in a game. I don't give a shit. And if I want it, I can buy it, and I never even think about it. I stream, I make a lot of money, okay? It's not the point. That's not the fucking point. The point is that it's not good for players. This is a player unfriendly system. It is. And I find it to be annoying that a person who is exposing a player unfriendly system is getting pushback. I don't think that's fair. That's it.
As a season ends, should surplus Chrono tokens linger and the Battle Pass remain incompletely redeemed, the system shall automatically claim remaining items in the default sequence until there are not enough Chrono tokens to redeem any further. All items have been redeemed. After the new season starts, you'll get an in-game mail with what you got via this automatic redemption. It's still best to manually redeem your items before the season ends, but if you miss any, the system will help minimize any Chrono token losses. Chrono token refresh. After the automatic redemption, any remaining Chrono tokens will be cleared and your total will be reset to 0. So, you read that and you go, well, what the hell? The total is going to be reset to 0. You're going to lose all of your Chrono tokens. But as they're about to explain now, you will keep the ones that you buy with Lattice. So, this is what's going to happen. However, as mentioned above, we're also adding a rule.
I mean, isn't it? I mean, I feel like it's such a self-report, though, right? Because, like, if you acknowledge that it's problematic that Chrono tokens get deleted that you bought with real money, you implicitly acknowledge that the idea of deleting the Chrono tokens and spending them without the player's consent is bad, right? Like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills, guys. Yeah, I mean, they're admitting it, basically, indirectly.
To our utmost, to do our utmost to keep any excess Chrono tokens that have been purchased with Lattice. If you've spent Lattice on Chrono tokens in the current season and there are still some left over after the automatic redemption, no need for automatic redemption if you've already redeemed them all.
Am I the only person that, like, this is such a weird, confusing, convoluted, stupid system? How do you do so? What the fuck is this? What is this? Is so complicated. And, like, what the fuck is going on here? It's not. It absolutely is, okay? For people... All right. We're going to have to... Where is it? Oh, fuck. Okay, give me a minute, guys. Let me prove it to you that it's complicated, okay? All right? It's a really complicated system. It's hard to understand. People can't figure it out. It's going to be confusing. Okay? You think it don't be like it, but it do.
Portion of them may be kept for the next season.
I'm telling you,
the
define
specific
people.
amount retained will be the lesser of the remaining Chrono
Monkeys
tokens.
that wear
and the
clothes.
total Chrono tokens you bought with Lattice in the current
Really
season.
smart gorillas.
Retained Chrono tokens will be sent to you via in-game mail.
The majority
when
of the
season
population.
begins. These retained Chrono tokens in the new season will be treated as being purchased with Lattice, and if they're still around at the end of the following season, they'll continue into subsequent seasons, augmenting the cumulative Chrono tokens tally and hastening your access to various pages of the Battle Pass. Please note that the Chrono tokens obtained by purchasing the upgraded Luxury Battle Pass or any additional discounted Chrono tokens obtained by the upgraded Luxury Battle Pass.
This is crazy. Like, I feel like I'm listening to the end of a drug commercial. It's like at the end of, it's like, oh, ask your doctor about, Liquifare today. It'll turn your bones into liquid, and that way you don't have to worry about back pain because you're a slime now. And it's like, then in the last 10 seconds, and they're like, yeah, side effects may include death, like respiratory problems, everything else, right? It's a small print. Yeah, this is crazy.
Such as the 1,400 Chrono tokens in season 0 shall not be treated as being purchased with Lattice.
Yeah, this is for kids.
You'll be remiss for sitting there going like, what the F does that mean? What the hell is all of that crap? It is intentionally, like, complex, right?
Well,
it's all there to just, like, basically con you out of money.
It's confusing. Right? It's intentionally confusing. Yes, it is. Exactly.
Right, that's what all these systems are for. But don't worry, because they give you some specific examples here. And they say this. Here are some examples.
Now we're in school.
illustrate the aforementioned retention rules.
What is this? What's going on
Let's say you
here?
spend a total of 1,000 lattice to secure 1,000 Chrono tokens in the current season. Then the season ends, and the automatic item redemption is complete. Here's what happens after. If 500 Chrono tokens remain, then these 500 Chrono tokens will be retained for the next season. If 1,500 Chrono tokens remain, then the 1,000 purchased Chrono tokens will be retained for the next season. From Season 1, the total Chrono tokens obtained with Lattice in the current season shall be displayed in the upper right corner. So that's what they say, right? And again, all they're saying is there, look, if you, and basically any Lattice you use to convert into Chrono tokens, you will keep for the next season. And that will always remain in your account until you spend it. However, Chrono tokens, that you're earning through events, that you're earning through missions or whatever, they will be deleted at the end of the season. So the issue with all of this, it comes down to, well, your most dedicated players are the ones that are grinding the game and actually collecting tons and tons of Chrono tokens through completing daily missions and all of that good stuff. It doesn't matter. Once you've completed the Battle Pass, there is no reason to carry on doing any of the daily missions or anything. Because what they're rewarding you with, you cannot literally spend, and it will just be taken off you at the end of the season. So this starts tapping into the idea that the progression in this game is underbaked, and it really needs looking at, because that's not great. You know, what kind of progression system takes things away from players? That's not great.
What kind of progression system takes things away from players? Every single free-to-play video game. I'm just going to say it, right? Every single one of them. That's actually not true. PoE doesn't do that. But there's a lot of them.
Like I said, I was one of the people that was praising this. Like, okay, it's a free-to-play game. It comes with all the free-to-play trappings. It's got a very expensive skin shop, very similar to games like Overwatch. And it's got a, what seemingly looks to be a quite fair battle pass system.
It does.
Initially, I thought it was $5 permanently, which would be incredible if it was, but it's not. We know it's going up to $10. Okay, that's industry standards. Can we let...
You can't pay $10 for a game that you're going to play for 10 hours. I mean, like, if you're in a Western developed country, you need to reevaluate your life. I'm sorry. Like, I know this is like a, you know, people don't like to hear this from like a streamer especially, but it's true. If you're doing this and you can't buy a battle pass, it's a big issue. Like you got to figure your shit out, man. Like I've been in that position myself. That's how I know.
Them off, well, whatever. But then they say, actually, you can complete these battle passes at any time you want. That's friggin' awesome. That's something I wanted games like Overwatch to have for a long time. We know why they don't add them, because they want people to get frightened that towards the end of the season, they're going to miss out on rewards, so they start spending money to unlock battle pass levels and tiers. You can't really do that. Well, you can do that in this game. You can just buy the...
You can't really do that. Well, okay, yeah, you can do that. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, of course you can.
The lattice and convert it to Chrono tokens and unlock what you like.
Okay, so then you can do it.
There is none of that end of season FOMO if you've already committed to buying the luxury battle pass or the premium battle pass, because it's available whenever. The only element of FOMO is you have to buy it when the season is active, as you won't have access to the battle pass. Okay, so that is a bit of FOMO. You might be at the end of the season thinking, okay, I'm just going to buy this. I didn't have time to complete it this season, but I might have in the future. But again, it's only $10, right? It's not what the Overwatch cost would be, where if you only half completed the battle pass, you'd probably...
I really don't like how certain people use a frame of reference to one of the most money-grubby, money-hungry, Bobby Cockdick-led companies, and they say, well, hey, at least it's not that. What are we doing?
To spend, like, I can't remember what the figure is, but maybe another $80, maybe even another $100 to actually unlock the battle pass before the end of the season, which is actually criminal and ridiculous. However, we then get to this issue of the way the battle pass is unlocked in Rivals, and that is through the Chrono tokens, and the Chrono tokens being earnable up until infinity, effectively. But if you've got nothing to spend them on, we take them off you, so you can't use them again at the start of next season. And the simple reason they do that is because they want you to spend money next season well, and they want your engagement, right? They don't want you.
They want to maintain high player engagement, and they don't want people to play a lot for one season and then be able to come back in the next season and buy all of the rewards. They want to make sure to optimize as high of an amount of player engagement as possible, because every game a player plays is a higher probability that they buy a skin. That's the reason why. This is a nothing burger? I mean, it's not like the game is bad because it's not good.
And then put all the hours in to grind away to earn the currency again. And I think this leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I mean, really, they should just let you... They should have worked out a better system of giving you better and different amounts of the Chrono tokens.
He's completely right.
Which then kind of didn't really matter. Stockpiling them, because the players stockpiling them are the ones who are the most hardcore, and they should be getting the rewards, right? They're putting the time in, give them the rewards. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below, guys, because it is the first little thing, the first monetization wobble this game has had, really. And I'm not a fan of it. I think it needs to be looked at. But yeah, let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below, guys. And as ever, I'll do my best to keep you guys informed and all of that good stuff. And I'll catch you lovely lot on the next video. See you soon.
Why the fuck did he get 455 dislikes over this? Everything he said was factual and true. I understand if you don't care about this in the game. That's a totally fucking fair thing to say. But at the same time, I think this is toxic fanboy behavior. It is. It's toxic fucking fanboy behavior. This guy spoke the truth and people didn't want to hear it. It doesn't mean that he's a bad person. And if you don't care about this, you have every right to not care about this. You know who else doesn't care about this? Me. But if you ask me the question, here's the thing that I think a lot of players need to start asking themselves about these free-to-play games. And I've realized this as I've gotten older and my perception around free-to-play games has evolved myself. And I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but tell me if you do. I wish that more people would ask themselves the question, when a new system like this is put into the game or it exists in the game, does this serve to improve the player experience? Yes or no? I think it does not improve the player experience. I think that the only reason that this system exists is to farm, what do you call it? Is to farm basically, sorry, I went AFK. It's to farm player hours and farm engagement. That's the reason why. It doesn't detract from it. If you don't like it, don't buy it. They're fucking cosmetics, man. Shut the fuck up. Well, like, okay, so let me, just very simple question. Does this serve to improve the player experience? The way that they have it designed? It's such a simple question. Like, don't tell me that it doesn't matter. I agree it doesn't matter. But I'm asking you, does it, I'll link you guys the video. This guy, you know, I agree with him. I'll link it here. Slow mode, I don't know what it is, but yeah, there you go. How many battle passes do you know that keep progress into the next season? That's not what I asked. No, but not everything needs to. It's a business. It serves to make money. Okay, so do you think that people have a right to complain about something if they think it... Okay, so then you agree that this system is bad for players and it only exists to make money. Okay. There you go. Like, okay. That's it. Now, you cannot care about it, but I think to say this is bad, yeah, sure. And I don't care. Like, it's the same viewpoint that I have with gacha games. How do you expect them to make money, though? Well, like, they're... The only way that they can make money is to delete people's battle pass progress. I don't really think this is, these are the only two universes that we can live in? Like, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I don't understand that. They aren't doing that? Yeah. Just a minute.